Miss Meggy's Reading Adventures.
Hello, fellow adventurers. It is so good to see you again. I hope you are doing well. Let's spread the word about our adventures far and wide. Like the video, share it, and subscribe to help us find even more adventures just like you. Today, I have a question for you. Do you ever think about how your actions can affect others? Have you ever gotten so wrapped up in the fun that you are having that you don't even think about others? I know there have been times when I was younger that I was only concerned with the fun I was having. In today's adventure, Prince Bertram is having fun until his fun runs out. Let our adventure begin, and we will find out what he learns about having fun above all else.
Prince Bertram the Bad, story and pictures by Arnold Lobel. Once upon a time, a prince was born.
"Long live Prince Bertram!"
shouted all the people in the kingdom. His mother and father, the king and queen, were very happy and proud. But Prince Bertram was not a good baby. In his crib in the royal nursery, he cried all the time. When his mother took him to the park, Prince Bertram was not friendly to the other babies. Even before he was old enough to walk, he had torn up all the roses in the royal garden. The king and queen hoped that Prince Bertram would grow up to be a good boy, but as each year passed, he grew meaner and naughtier. He had a whole room full of toys, and he had broken every one. The royal coachman did not like Prince Bertram. He would ride through the town blowing pebbles at the people with his pea shooter. The royal cook would not speak to Prince Bertram. He had thrown 4 spiders into the chicken noodle soup. The swans in the royal lake would not swim near Prince Bertram. He made terrible noises and horrible faces to frighten them.
"If only a spanking would do some good,"
the king sighed. His hands were red and sore because he had to spank Prince Bertram every day. Of all the children in the whole kingdom, there was not one who was as mean and as nasty as Prince Bertram. Everyone called him Prince Bertram the Bad. One morning, Prince Bertram sat in the highest castle tower, hitting the birds with stones from his slingshot. He saw a large, long-nosed blackbird in the sky and hit it too. It was not a long-nosed blackbird at all, but a witch who was passing by on her broomstick. The witch was very angry with Prince Bertram. She pointed a finger at him and shouted,
"Alakabam!"
Prince Bertram was quickly changed into a small, scaly dragon.
"That'll teach you to throw stones at me,"
said the witch as she flew away.
"Mama! Papa! Help!"
called Prince Bertram. The king and queen were startled.
"What has happened to our boy?"
they cried. Clouds of smoke and fire came out of Prince Bertram's mouth.
"What shall we do?"
shouted the queen.
"He will set fire to all the window curtains."
"That boy has been acting like a beast for so long that he has turned into a dragon,"
said all the people in the kingdom.
"There's nothing left of Prince Bertram but the crown on his head."
Everyone thought it was a great joke, and they came to the castle every day to laugh at him. Prince Bertram was tired of being laughed at. He was a very unhappy dragon. One night he took some ginger snaps from the royal pantry and ran away. There was a big forest near the castle, where many lions and porcupines and other beasts lived. The animals growled and roared at him, and they ate all of his ginger snaps. The animals thought he was strange, and no one would play with him. Even the birds made fun of him. Prince Bertram was lonely and sad. Soon winter came. The wind grew cold, and the snow began to fall. Prince Bertram tried to keep himself warm with the fire from his breath. He wished that he were safely home in the castle with his mother and father. On the coldest day of the winter, Prince Bertram was walking through the forest, looking for something to eat. Suddenly, he saw 2 legs with shoes on them sticking out of a snowbank. Prince Bertram dug into the snow and was surprised to find the very same witch who had changed him into a dragon. She had lost her way while flying through a snowstorm and had fallen, broomstick and all, into a deep snowbank. Prince Bertram quickly opened his mouth and blew a big breath of hot fire and smoke at her. The fire melted the ice and the witch opened her eyes.
You saved my life,
Said the witch.
dear dragon. What is your name?
I used to be Prince Bertram until I threw a stone at you.
Said Prince Bertram sadly. The witch remembered what she had done.
Bless my broom.
She said.
Even witches make mistakes.
She pointed a finger and shouted,
Alaka-poop.
At once, Prince Bertram was a boy again. The witch flew Prince Bertram home, and the king and queen were overjoyed to see him. The witch stayed for lunch. Then she gave Prince Bertram and his mother and father a ride on her broom. As they flew over the kingdom, the people cried,
Look! Prince Bertram has come back, and he is no longer a beast.
That night at bedtime, Prince Bertram heard a voice outside his window.
Goodbye, Bert, and stay well,
Said the witch. Then she flew off into the evening sky.
Well, I would say Prince Bertram learned his lesson, and I did as well. He was having fun, or what he thought was fun, without a single thought as to how it affected others. He didn't care that he scared or hurt others until he did. And he soon found out the golden rule: treat others as you want to be treated. There is nothing wrong with having fun, but if what you are doing to have fun hurts someone else, then it really isn't fun. We need to consider how our actions affect others, because that is what we would want others to do to us. I have thought about this, and I think if I suggested going on an adventure, it would feel good to get a shout out. So here is a shout out to fellow adventurer Kelly from Piedmont, Kansas. Hello, Kelly. I hope you are well. Thank you for your suggestion. I have an official reading adventure bookmark on the way to you as an extra thank you. Well, as today's adventure comes to a close, remember to like the video and subscribe for free so you know when our next adventure begins. Also, one of my favorite things is hearing from you. So head to my social media links in the description and leave me a post about what books you would like to hear next. When your book is selected, I will give you a shout out at the end of the video and you will receive an official Reading Adventurers bookmark. See you at our next adventure.